What's up, guys? Welcome to B Sports Picks. I'm going to hook you guys up with one very strong play in basketball. I've been hitting a lot with these unders in the NBA, so I'm going to give you just another one right back today. I'm going to explain why I believe it's a very strong play. Also, I'm going to show you the receipts from yesterday very quickly. I gave away two plays. One of them did not hit. The Pistons ended up winning, but they didn't win. They didn't cover the spread of 5.5. They only won by 1 point. I also gave away the Hornets and the Nets on the under, and that hit. I'll hook you guys up with one very strong play in the NBA for today. So the first, this was the one I gave away yesterday. You can see it's an under 231 for the Hornets and the Nets. I explained everything yesterday on why I like this one so much. You can see they only scored 219. So we had about 14, 15 points to play with. So that came through. I had also mentioned the Patriots. I did say to stay away because there were some contradicting stuff, but I already had some parlays from earlier in the week, so that came through. This is just something that I was testing out, and then I had a shots on go. I also mentioned if you wanted the shots on go to get the free week, or I'm sorry, the 1 week pass, another shots on go, and then the Nets. So I also had another one inside of hockey. So this one also, we had the Sharks over 2.5. They ended up scoring 6. So that came through very easily as well. This one was inside the Discord. The other ones I shared were inside the VIP as well. So this was part of VIP and the Discord. Before I get started, actually, I'm going to hook you guys up with this. This is actually something that we do. It's going to be the points, rebounds, and assists, the shots on goal, and also the anytime touchdowns. We post these every single day inside our YouTube channel, in the Instagram, and on TikTok. So if you guys want access to this, you have to follow us, and then you'll get these as posts. These are not our final plays. These are just strong leans, or I'm sorry, strong streaks of what players are doing right now. So for example, Keldon Johnson, 21.5. He's hit this line 7 straight games. Sadiq Bey, he's hit this 23.5 line 5 straight games, and so on. I'm not going to go through each one. You can see them right there if you want to screenshot that. Also follow us or subscribe so you can get these posters. Like I said, I mentioned we put them inside of Instagram, X, Reddit, and Twitter, TikTok. All right, the other one is shots on goal. You can see right here. Again, same thing. He's hit this 2.5 line 6 straight games, and so on right here. I actually like this Makar guy. I bought it back to 1.5 today. But anyways, that's the shots on goal if you want to screenshot that. These are all hot streaks, not our final plays. And then for week 14, we're already taking a look at all the plays that are coming up for week 14, which is this week coming up. And these are the strong players to get a touchdown. All right. Again, these are not our final plays. These are just strong streaks. Now for the play, this is a tool that I created called the line move or sharp line detector. So basically, this is where I start inside the sharp edge. So this original tool is the sharp edge. It's right here. But I created another tool called the line move tool. So if I go into this line move tool, it gives me all the lines, 2 or more points. So for example, this Thunder, it started at a 225. It's currently at a 221. So it's telling you to take a strong look at the under 225, which is the original opening line. Same thing with the Wizards, 237 and went down to 235. You can see it says 2 points right there. So it goes back to the original lean of 237. Anyways, this changes every 6 hours. So if you had access to the Sharp Edge tool, 14 days for free in the description, you can get access to this. Also, there's another thing called the Sharp Plays. This should be called Sharp Leans, but it even says right here leans. It gives you all the information on strong indications on which games you should be looking at. So, for example, in the NBA, it's telling you OKC on the minus 11.5. It gives you all the reasoning why. Same thing, OKC over here, under 222. It gives you all the reasoning why. New York Knicks and Boston Celtics is telling you to take a look at the Celtics. Again, these are not final plays. These are just leans. Now I'll start with the play here. Check this out. The OKC Thunder, they're at 120. These are projected scores, 120. And then the Warriors are projected to hit 106. The line did open at 11.5. It's currently still at 11.5. So that line is not moving at all. It's going in the OKC's favor. Or I'm sorry, it's still in the OKC at 11.5. So it's not moving at all. It's just stuck there. 52% of the bets, 62% of the money is coming in on the spread. So you might want to take a look at that spread. That's actually part of the other play that I have in the VIP. If you want to check out the VIP for 1 week, you can check that out, or 1 day. But the play that I'm going to give you now is on the over-unders. So the original line, like I mentioned in this other tool, it told me to take a look at this. It's telling you right here clearly it started at a 225 and it's currently at a 221. So that's a 3-point line move. And it's also a reverse line move, which means 95% of the bets is coming on the over, 93% of the money is coming in on the over. So again, what that means is this is considered a reverse line move. It's going in the opposite direction. Opponents' points per game. So this is very strong defense, only allows 108 points. This one over here, Golden State, only allows 106 points. All right, I'm gonna kind of cut it a little bit shorter. My throat is starting to hurt, but I'll give you the play. If you go down to this thing here, you'll see it says total points insights. So the total has hit 23 of the last 35 games whenever they're playing a top scoring defense. So OKC has a top scoring defense. 23 out of 35 is a very high number for the Warriors to go on the under. Another very important fact is that if you look at this right here where it says may not play, questionable. So this one is out, this one is out, Hartford is out, and Curry is out. So that's the big one. Curry is out. On this side, you got Hartenstein, which he's a good defender, but he's not going to play. You got Dort and Caruso. So basically, the big strong one here is that Curry is out. So that's going to dramatically drop the points. That's the reason the line started at 225. It's currently at a 222. Also, like I mentioned, is that OKC has great defense, and so does Golden State. So that's going to make it slower. They got less shooters on the floor, things like that. So the play is very simple. It's going to go back to the original number. I'm buying it at a 225 on the under. And like I mentioned, these unders have been hitting very well. Now, if you want access to these shots on goal, these are all the plays that I have for today on the shots on goal. This one I just gave away, which is the under 225. And then I have another play in that same game. So if you guys want access to all of this, go to the link in the description. You can go for 1 day or 1 week. Also, make sure you get the free picks because I throw out stuff like this all the time. And then if you get the VIP for 1 week, that'll push you through all of Monday night, all of the weekend, Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football, and all that stuff. But also, if check out the Discord, we throw in a lot of free stuff in there as well. And so that's the play, guys. Under 225 on the Warriors game with OKC. I also like OKC. Like I said, I have that play right here, and then I have some shots on goal. I do not have any points, rebounds, and assists today. I didn't like any of them, so I'm staying away from the points, rebounds, and assists. And then I'm waiting for the business partner. He does NHL, and then he does the college stuff. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all. Let's have a great day. We're back in the green. Thank you.